Is so mysterious. I wonder what's on the other side.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duty, but recently she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any we all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been... Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us? Nuh-uh! She lost Taimon's just...
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're...
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the...
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure...
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryo Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over...
Huh?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through.
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan...
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother...
Yes, you're right. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a...
I suppose. Well,
I'll come with you, Master.
No need.
Oh, okay.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryo Commission have been... If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Huh?
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up...
sounds like you guys know what to do. You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition. But if people... Thank you very much.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's out. Let's take a trip to the grid.
Your master shouldn't blame himself so much. Anyone else in his position would find it just as difficult to deal with.
Exactly. He puts far too much pressure on himself. The Kujo clan's future isn't looking bright.
wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me? How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you could at least humor me by engaging in some small talk first? Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm. So tell me, what is the matter?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will. So people are...
All right. There's little Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being? I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat. I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see? I like that answer. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you...
Stay safe.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit. Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the... Wait, this is... authentic. Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we made amends, didn't we?
Denied. Use of force. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. But why? She's got plenty of space in there. See,
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business.
what?
It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Oh, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and...
That was terrifying!
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, she was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity. That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm...
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it. Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake...
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean, leave the plane of euthymia? It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right, then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guide.
Tour guides?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma...
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and
It's... What is the almighty
Isn't the show...
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation.
So, what do we do now?
Why? It's not like I'm here.
It was more the ordinary people that never mind. This definitely...
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic.
Gosh, I do hope... I've never seen the almighty Shogun so close up before. My mind's gone completely blank.
What's the Shogun doing here in person? Is she here on patrol or to arrest someone, or... Surely she isn't here to go shopping. I'd better keep my head down and stay alert.
Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either?
What's the occasion? I can't believe the Shogun is here in the flesh. I must remember to breathe. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh?
It might sound odd, but it is. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never...
I'm sorry, Shogun.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Huh. Why do I feel like... Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try?
Nice. It's
Definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
it's a little bit like... Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you...
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the Almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong...
Ah, I see. Well, that...
No, Almighty Shogun.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk. Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving what... By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself.
Sure!
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand.
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all...
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... Okay, then. Please proceed to the book. There are some winning entries from the... Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a...
Okay. Huh. I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating sunsetia?
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's made up? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls...
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are...
All right, leave it to us. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up... What a strange person. Why would someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world? You do have a point, and a character... Interesting. The suspense is killing Paimon! Paimon only skimmed through, can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. But please let the author have a heart, please! The plot is really gripping. With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Why are there 7 people all striving to have a relationship with...
Not really. It's a pretty normal...
I see. Yes, this is an important relationship, so he must choose wisely. But the decision-making process is a source of agony and conflict. So... could the author not simply add a...
That would be the most boring
love...
So what do you think of Yae published? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they were back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the...
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me. This may be an everyday occurrence for you. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really...
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful...
Take a photo?
It's okay. Come with us.
So...
We're taking a photo of you. Basically, a photo makes a...
Okay. So what exactly is... Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some... The more I think about... How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. Casual. How about this? Okay.
Let's pick a good angle.
So a photo... Fascinating.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. The pose is exactly the same.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. So, the one in this if it's not me.
Okay, that's way above. Hey, that's right!
Of course I do.
So then, who did.
Well, I'm still me. There is my existence. I am me. There is only one of me. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is.
So even I, then how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging? Everything I have encountered on this journey with you. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that, but it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today, both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God, were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. Perhaps.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it good? Oh, that sounded like Ippei.
Ippei? Is that someone from the
Yep, let's find out what's going. Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
It's you. Huh? The almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am...
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard...
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. But for some reason, today, I'm particular...
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant...
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryo Commission at present. Does this have anything to...
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power... So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takutsukasa clan.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters.
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe...
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name.
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still... I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But no need. I'm only a lowly servant. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burden.
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with...
Thank you so much, Shogun. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan. There is no escape!
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base!
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way. One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night!
There's more! Come on, the fairy!
Shine down!
Finally, how's this? There's more! To the fairy! Let's get down to business!
The wind knows it. As one with wind and cloud.
Blaze over!
Fairy! Finally, my lucky day!
You can run, but you can't hide.
The fairy!
Illusion shattered!
To the fairy! Let's get down to business!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
To the fairy! My lucky day!
Shine down!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
To the fairy!
There is no escape!
One with nature.
Illusion shattered!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
All hail!
Riptide.
You win! Cut down!
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
It's Kujo Kamaji! But who's he with?
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun,
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
all right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced...
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves... Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress.
I believe I now understand.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan.
Yes.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryo commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry.
The first Tenryo commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
Do
you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply... Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade. Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you all.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that even when I was executing the vision hunt, but that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing...
Yes, I'm too weak, but if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo, just as the Shogun's, then please, this is my last
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Taka... You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit. However, following this duel, in the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the Come with me. Let's find a...
Time to go.
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation,
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory. He has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets...
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, they're still... I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no... Also, please stop making it... Okay. I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans...
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, the only thing left to do is return the past permit to...
Did you now? Well then, How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that... Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip, and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite lonely.
What? But she said she did.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Protection of the electro armies.